In a time when three-row crossovers have become the new minivans, Buick has launched not only a new model in this segment but also a new sub-brand. The Enclave is the first model in getting the Avenir treatment, offering a unique styling, more standard features, and premium materials throughout the cabin. The luxury crossover is longer and wider than its previous generation, and with more cabin space and good driving dynamics it hopes to acquire a bigger piece of the pie than what it currently has. Sharing its platform and engine with the Chevrolet Traverse, the Enclave Avenir is powered by a 3.6-liter V6 engine that delivers 310 HP and 266 pounds-foot of torque. A 9-speed automatic transmission is in charge of sending that power to all four wheels, thanks to an all-wheel drive system. Although front-wheel drive is standard, a single-clutch all-wheel drive system is available for $2,000, while the twin-clutch all-wheel drive system can be yours for $2,300. Our model was equipped with the latter, and during an off-road evaluation members of our staff seemed to like this combination. The twin-clutch rear drive axle works exceptionally well in the sand, said Technical Director Frank Marcus. Generated roost details on the sand carousel, stopped and started easily on the sand hill, and never put a wheel wrong. At low speeds you can turn the camera on, and if you're in drive it shows a front view of what you're about to drive over. But although most of those who get this Enclave Avenir will not take the crossover to an off-road environment, they will be pleased to learn that it drives smoothly on the pavement. During our first test we had access to a winding road where the Buick showed good handling abilities. We noticed little body roll for a sub this size, body motions are better controlled, it can be rotated on corner entry with throttle lift-off, and the tail comes back into line remarkably smoothly, said International Bureau Chief Angus Mackenzie. Although the steering has little feeling of what's happening on the road, we noted good precision. Associate Editor Scott Evans applauded the job of the 9-speed transmission. The power is well matched to the vehicle, he said. It's clearly not trying to be a sports car like the Germans, but it's quick enough. This new 9-speed transmission works quite well and avoids the old GM habit of always staying in the highest gear where there's no power. It's very nice to drive. Inside, the story is a bit different. We appreciated the premium materials, but we didn't notice a significant difference compared to the interior that we saw on a loaded Traverse. The headliner for the front and back seat passengers is exactly the same one in both models and is manually operated only. This Buick is also equipped with GM's premium level shifter, which is difficult to use, thanks to a P button that doesn't illuminate until park is actually enabled, and a different button in the back of the shifter has to be used to switch to reverse, neutral, or drive. The cabin is nice, with a lot of leather and soft touch materials where you're expected to rest your arms, but it has exactly the same design as the Traverse. It still suffers from the same hard plastics below the belt line as the Traverse, but this Avenir actually looks somewhat luxurious at first glance, said Features Editor Christian Seabour. The same exact backseat package as Traverse. Missed opportunity to do something a bit more luxurious and upscale. Interior space was also criticized for not having enough headroom in the third row, something that we didn't suffer in the Traverse. Enclave's third row headroom suffers due to the rounded roofline. My head hits the roof, and it does not in the Traverse, noted Editor-in-Chief Ed Law. This 6-foot-tall editor agrees. Although legroom and shoulder room are decent in the third row, my head was touching the headliner the whole time. On the other hand, accessing the third row was easy, thanks to the second row smart slide seats, which move forward to allow more space for the passengers to enter or exit the vehicle. Unlike the Traverse, the Enclave Avenir has the smart slide seats on both sides of the crossover,